Daily Manna from the Torah by Dr. Ketriel Blad. Shalom, dear friends. We've come to the fifth aliyah of Parashat VaYeshev, and he settled. This aliyah is found in Genesis 39 from verse 1 to verse 6. Today we'll be reading from verse 5. And he reads as follows: From the time that he made him overseer in his house and over all that he had, the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake. The blessing of the Lord was on all that he had in house and field. How did Yosef react to his new situation far from home? Yosef had all the reasons to be bitter for the rest of his life. What his brothers did must have damaged this young man's heart deeply. However, in spite of all kinds of negative emotions that wanted to invade his soul and mind, he didn't think much about his own situation and started serving others. He wouldn't just serve them, but he did it with effort, joy, and absolute loyalty. The Torah says that the Eternal was with him and made him prosper in his service. This is a sign that shows that Yosef received help from heaven to overcome the deep crisis in his soul to become a blessing to all those around him. The Eternal was always in his mind, and this made him prosper. What you do is not important, but why you do it and how you are doing it. Yosef was a slave with no right over his own life. He was forced to do what his master told him to, and it was in this situation that he had to choose whether to serve out of obligation or out of willingness. If one serves others out of duty, he or she will never do it happily, especially if there is no economic benefit from it, which is exactly the case of a slave. But if one serves out of his or her own will, and with a heart full of love and joy, he or she will get the reward from heaven. The Eternal's presence will be with the person who serves in this way, and blessings will abound around him or her. So, the Spirit of the Messiah that was operating in Yosef could influence the environment in Potiphar's household. The result of Yosef's attitude was amazing. Due to his loyalty and joy working as a slave, Yosef earned total trust from his master, who left everything in his hands. He who is faithful over little will be lifted up to receive more and more. Keep your heart from bitterness and ask the Eternal that you might be able to serve those around you with joy, and you will be a great blessing. Shalom ubracha, peace and blessings.